I knew after the second time you said muted, but I thought it would be funny if I carried on. Oh yeah, no, I knew. So I knew after Scarlett's second muted, so I just kept going, just being silly. I was yelling about Windows updates. Because what's funny is I even thought about it whenever I first did like my when I booted my computer today. I was like, oh yeah, I need to remember to change that because there was an update yesterday. And I did forget, but I saw Scarlett's muted the second time and I'm like, I'm just gonna keep going. What I did say, outside of the me being silly with charades, I didn't actually say anything important there. I don't even know what I was rambling about. Windows updates. But yeah, I was almost late because I was watching Markiplier's new video. They got a new dog and I was obsessed. And then I was eating chicken. So I was almost late. Whoops. But I wasn't. Ish. No, I wasn't. I hit go live before 2. We're good. I was thinking about going live earlier today, but I didn't. Because I fell asleep on the couch. Anywho, Llama, congratulations on redeeming the first redemption. Scarlett is booing Llama. That's nothing new. Little Spirit Wolf, welcome in. Good to see you. Hello, Glass Joe. I hope you're doing well. I am full. I'm in that like lull where I just ate a lot of food and now I need to wake up again. So we'll get there. We will get there. We could play Pazak. We ended at a really interesting time, and I'm not going to speak spoilers for Star Wars until we get into the game today, because a lot happened last episode, but it's been a little bit since we've played. When was the last time I streamed it? It's been a little bit. I did finally update the archive. Sorry, I was behind on that and didn't realize how bad I was behind on that. I even posted the last Dishonored VOD this morning because I couldn't do it last night because it was not uploaded yet. It takes some time, but Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is updated, so up through part 7, and today is part 8. And 7 was streamed on April 3rd. It's been 12 days. Well, shit. Whoopsies. So it's been a little bit. It's been 12 days. I'm gonna have to remember how to play again. It'll be fine. Josephson is on a 5 stream streak. Thank you very much, Josephson. Jordan is on a 70 stream streak. Holy heckers. Thank you, Jordan. Llama and Scarlet are fighting again. Yes, you can ship them. I give permission. A couple of fighting Canadians makes me feel right at home. I know, right, Colossus? We're just kind of used to this at this point. It's hockey season. It might calm them down. It'll definitely calm Llama down. Llama is into heated rivalry. I know a lot of people are. You gave CD the loaded gun. But you started it, Joseph. No, it's so funny when we talk about it and people are like, they're not together? It just gives me like extra joy. Just gives me extra joy. Sarcasma, welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Acel, hello. Fuzz, hello. How are you doing? It's good to see you as well. She says she knows. That's all I can tell. Good job, Jordan. You were doing good. Yeah. I was saying I know and something about Windows being bullshit and that I was still muted, but the charades was fun. When you started gesturing wildly, it was kind of obvious. Dang it. I need to make sure it's not as obvious next time. We'll see how far I can go without you guys thinking that I actually know then. The next Windows update, which will probably be in another like 3 to 4 weeks, and then it'll go again. Mass Effect had such good music. Juicy, you're up to a 30 stream streak. After you got screwed over, you're already back to a 30 stream streak. Dang. Juicy, thank you for lurking. I feel like everyone is against me today. My muted gets ignored. My chats get deleted. I can make it worse. playing chicken with the timer? I was today. I was eating chicken. Rambling under the influence of Windows updates? Yes, very much so. Hi, Dig. How are you doing today, Dig Down Deep? Good to see you. Last Piece of Cake is on a 95 stream streak. You're here for the Gamba? Then we have to start with Pazak. We have to. I haven't played in 12 days. I'm rusty. We got to start with Pazak immediately. A virus has come out that looked like a Windows update that is causing all sorts of issues. So the new official update is to stop that vulnerability. That's actually very interesting to sell. So it's probably wise that I actually let it update. Like, it didn't even really give me the option. Usually it does. Like last night, usually you can postpone an update for a few days or something. This one just popped up immediately and is like, you need to update now. So maybe it was a good thing I went ahead and did it. Or did I update the virus? If I did, it'll just get Patty and Dreamseeker's addresses because I had to write those down. I finally took them to the mail. So Patty's been waiting on me for like a month now. Dreamseeker's been waiting for like a few weeks. But I finally got their stickers in the mail, which took me far longer than I care to admit. But I got it done. Just way slower. God, my hair's gotten so dark. Look how dark it is. Dark hair. Light hair. Dark hair. Light hair. It's okay. Haircut on the 20th. 5 days from now. 5 days from now, my hair will be great. Right. Daytime, nighttime, daytime. And that's not a change in the lighting. That's literally just my hair is that dark right now. It's crazy. Dark side of the hair. I will get my true light side. We probably won't finish this today. From what I was told, I've got about 8 to 12 hours left. And it sounds like it'll probably take me 2 streams to do everything because I wanted to try to do like everything on the different planets and stuff. So I'll be full light side on the last stream day because I will more than likely be live with WoW. And I haven't decided. I got an email literally yesterday that's like, hey, do you want to stream our Galaxies event? After they'd already asked like a bunch of other creators. So I could tell that I was like scraping the bottom of the barrel. And I'm like, do I actually want to do this? I'm not sure. But apparently there's exclusive drops for my channel. And they've got, okay, either the email's lying or the video showcase I watched is lying. Because according to the email, it says 7 world premieres. According to the showcase thingy I watched yesterday, it said 8 world premieres. So which one of you is lying? But yeah, it's another one of those companies similar to III and Convergence that is doing like a showcase thing. They've got some pretty decent people with them though. It's not just indie titles. They have some AA and I think even a AAA as well, showcasing a trailer or 2. So they are showing off either 7 or 8 world premieres because I don't know which one's right now. 11 release dates and 50 new exclusive trailers tomorrow, called the Galaxy Spring Showcase. So maybe I will stream that tomorrow. I haven't decided. But regardless, I'll probably play WoW tomorrow. Because I want to do some dungeons, and I told some people in the guild that I would run some dungeons tomorrow, so I will probably do that. Sarcosmo is on an 85 stream streak and says, kinda sorta a fan. Your favorite WoW streamer. Well, then I got good news for you. Tomorrow's your day. Definitely hope you can get it finished before your trip. Wait, KOTOR? I wish if I could get it done today, SL, I probably will. If I can, we'll see. But I was told it'd probably be 2 more. That's why I wanted to get the base game of Dishonored done, because I was like, that would be nice to just have out of the way. Odds on when we get the when did you start KOTOR? I don't even know. A month ago? That's not uncommon for a game like this. And especially whenever we have multiple playthroughs going. So she's gonna ban me and Llama is gonna block me again. I know it. I'm gonna go back to solving my crossword and leave the cyberbullying. Wait, Scarlett, if you and Llama are fighting, are we still playing Overcooked this weekend? I need to ask Brian about that. I don't know which edition he has. Alright, this song's not as good. Go to Novaria. Novaria is a solid title. There we go. Have them carve a C on the side of your hair and do a D on the other side. Yes. Did you all know that most people still don't realize that my logo is my initials? Did you know that? That little thing right there. It's a little harder to tell right there, but it is a C and a D. So it's fun. We designed it that way. I still want to have 3D printed coins made of it. I need to get together with somebody to do that. I would love, I don't know how I would award them. I don't know what I would do with them, but I think it'd be really, really cool to do something with them, have 3D coins made with the CD logo, and then like award them somehow. I don't know if it's like a longevity thing. I don't know what it would be for exactly, but it'd be super cool. Yeah, it would have to be 3D painted and more than likely painted. It depends on what type of filaments people use, but it would more than likely have to be painted. But I think that would be really, really cool though, is the ability to, like, say for an example, I decide to set like set it for a goal. I don't know, let's just say charity just for example. And say somebody like achieved a certain thing, then I would personally paint it and then send it to them, kind of situation. Like, I always thought about doing something with it, but I've never looked into it because I don't have the actual mesh that was created for the logo. Unfortunately, the person who created my logo no longer works for Get Wrecked, and they don't have the mesh file. Or we could literally just get that and then be able to make it. Now, we could redesign it, but that's not something I could do. So I would have to go to somebody, give them the image, and be like, we need this done. So, but that's all stuff I've never looked into. But yeah, because it was originally designed as a 3D model. So that mesh already existed at one point. But oh well, it was a hindsight thing. Like, I never even thought about turning it into a coin until like a year or two later after having the logo made. But yeah, think we need an emo CD? Absolutely not. It's not even that dark in my room, okay? Hi Chunky Whippet, how are you doing today? Did you end up finishing Dishonored? Hi Rube, yes, I finished Dishonored yesterday. I finished the base game. So we still have 2 more streams of Dishonored to do, but those are the DLC for 1. Here, enjoy the map music. That's a pretty big showcase to not be one of the huge yearly fests. They kind of are cropping up like crazy as hell. Because I did Future Game Show, I did Wholesome Game Fest, I did Convergence, I did not do Triple I, and now Galaxies is asking me to do it. And so there's a lot more of these smaller showcases popping up. And they are getting bigger and bigger, which is really interesting. It's definitely a shift in the way that we've seen things, similar to how there was a shift when E3 stopped being a thing and everybody started doing their own showcases, but then Jeff kind of brought them together for the Summer Game Showcase. But now a lot of these smaller, some of them are straight up publishers that started it, and then you've got like actual public relations companies that are starting to host them. And that's where a lot of this is coming in at. And the more they can get creators involved, the more eyes that are shown on it means the more that they can pitch it to other people to then pay into their showcase to show it in front of all these people. So a lot of the smaller like publishers and stuff that have creative relationships with people like me are like, hey, would you like to showcase this? Like we can say that you're part of the showcase and stuff, and so we can try to move people your way, but vice versa, they're also wanting our eyeballs so that they can show it to other games, and then those games pay in to be part of their showcases. So it's really interesting because like we've seen these before, but they're getting bigger and they're also getting more frequent. So I'm curious to see how that continues to evolve. Because it's not like you have to watch it from a creator. Anybody can watch it because they're all just having showcases. I had only heard about the Galaxy one last week because a bunch of my friends are Phasmophobia creators, and I've played Phasmophobia on stream, but I'm not a Phasmophobia creator by any stretch of the imagination. And they apparently have a very specific in-game badge or something that you can earn from watching this Galaxy's event. And so all of my Phasmo streamers are like, yeah, we're all doing it because you just earn the drop for being there. So, don't know. I would expect 2 more as well. Okay, Llama. I was expecting 2 streams for KOTOR, and then like we would have 2 more streams for Dishonored for the DLC. Scarlett was really snarky with me yesterday, so the block was deserved, for God's sake. 12-hour stream? No, definitely not. I say definitely not, but I think I've already mentioned this, but I've not posted it in Discord. The final, like, thank you for the PP, like, getting us to the PP goal for the community is 5 12-hour streams in a row. So... So I said no to 12-hour streams, but you all are getting 5 12-hour streams out of me at the end of this month. So... Ugh, that spot on my face. Oh, please no. Ah. Careless, hello! How are you doing? I didn't mean to do... Okay, whatever, it's not gonna... I can't make that go away, alright. Sorry, I was looking at a different page for something. I was looking at my schedule. That's what I was looking at. The 12-hour streams, I think I have scheduled for the 22nd through 26th. So there will be 5 12-hour streams that week, which is going to be crazy. But hopefully that means we'll be able to get through some stuff too. So, Rado, how are you doing today? Carolus, I appreciate the 21-month resub. How are you doing? Or 160-hour stream. Look, I already did a 36-hour stream without sleeping. Never again. I'm too old for this shit, okay? I'm too old for this. Carolus, thank you for the 21 months. How are you doing today, Carolus? Good to see you. Yes, see, Rado remembered. You said something about 5 12-hour streams. Yes, end of this month. We will have 5 12-hour streams. And that's the final community bonus for the PP. And then I still need to schedule the tier 3 game days. And I've already mentioned it, but it's going to work a little different. Last time I did it, we did like 1 exclusive day for the tier 3s, but my weekends are too full right now. So they're just gonna get like a couple time slots where I will be available to play games with them over the next few weeks. So I need to get that worked on. Or by tonight, since we have plans tonight. Probably tonight. I'm sorry, it's great. Go back to Kingdoms of Amalur. Yoink. Give me that Dalithar music. Dalentar. Okay, sorry, I am behind in chat. Chunky Whippet is on a 5 stream streak. Back to work today. That's right, because you have 5 days off. Still able to catch the stream. I appreciate it. Also, I did know that was your logo. Score. Yes, it's supposed to be a playoff of Sun and Moon. That's why one is like a goldish color and one is a silverish to white color, depending on where you see the logo. But yeah. For people who don't know that it is a CND. Emmy! Hi,
Side
Emmy.
maracas, side maracas, side maracas, side cheer, side maracas, side maracas, side maracas.
I don't have pom-poms, unfortunately. When I was a little girl, I used to want to be a cheerleader, and then I grew up and I said no. So instead, we got maracas. Side maracas, side maracas, side maracas, side maracas. Emmy, thank you very, very much for continuing a tier 3 sub and 26 months of supporting my ridiculous shenanigans. We have a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of stuff. I'm going to be gone this weekend. We're going to be wrapping up Dishonored 1 with the DLCs next week. We'll be wrapping up KOTOR next week. We will be heading into the 12-hour streams. That is next week. It's actually next week. I didn't post that anywhere. I should have. Man. But yeah, shoot, I should probably announce that somewhere. Well, I have an extra day because I'm coming back from getting my hair done on Monday. That night I record BG3 with the ladies, and then I took Tuesday off specifically to get things ready for the then 5 12-hour streams. I'm going to be gone the first weekend of May. However, hint, hint, wink, wink, I will be somewhere on Twitch that weekend. That is all I'm giving you right now. You all get a hint. I will be somewhere on Twitch that weekend. But you don't know where yet. And it's kind of fun. Only 2 people. 2 people know. Well, I say 2 people. Technically 5. But only 2 people, 3 people in my community know where I will be. So y'all will get details on that right when it happens, actually. So that should be fun. But you will see me somewhere on Twitch that weekend, just not here. And then May, I'll be gone to Vegas with Rube. We'll be back, so we'll probably have some sort of stream together at some point. And then at the end of May is St. Jude charity streams. So there's a lot coming up. It's going to be really busy the next few months. So chocolate CD logo coins would be dope as hell. Sure, Xena would bust out the 3D printer for you. It probably would, but I would need the mesh. I would need the design for it. I need to look up somebody that can create that. Like, I can give them all of the files that I have on it, but I don't have the original mesh, so they would still have to do some design portion of it. So it probably would sell, but I would like to pay somebody to do it. I pay my artists, my creators. Although Llama half the time doesn't accept things, but I usually pay Llama in Steam gift cards. Oh, Pekmon, hello. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Brett is on a 55 stream streak. Brett, I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. If they keep asking you to get an evening gown to wear during the stream showcase, hang on. All right, we got dress. Unfortunately, I'm too fat to fit in some other ones. Now, I'm in an evening gown. Okay, it's not an evening gown at all. I was too fat to fit in some of my other ones. Okay, the bid is over. Okay, I couldn't remember which shirt I was in, so I just put this one on. And back. And in red now. I know I wasn't in the shirt, but I couldn't find the other one. I just like threw it off somewhere. I said thank you for Carolus for the resub. Carolus, thank you again. Opekmon is on a 10 stream streak. As in 5 days in a row of 12-hour streams. Yes, correct. What are you playing for them? Good question, Jordan. Some of the same stuff that we already had scheduled, and then some other random odds and ends. Honestly, don't blame USL. Naps are wonderful. Curious One, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you again, Emmy, for the resub. Thank you, Colossus. I don't think I actually said thank you yet, so I apologize. Colossus, thank you for the gifted sub to Fuzz. Steam just delisted Star Wars Dark Forces and Star Wars Rebellion. That's interesting. Chunky Whippet says, love Kingdoms of Amalur. It's got to be one of my favorite games. I think Kingdoms of Amalur is a great game. It was overshadowed because it launched between Skyrim and Witcher 2. The studio also has its issues, or had its issues, and they also had a terrible marketing team. So there's a lot of reasons that Kingdoms of Amalur did not get the love that it deserved, but it was actually a really good game. I was totally winking at you specifically, Scarlett, yes. St. Jude's still talking to you after you stood them up last week. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I get my hair did. I'm gonna get my hair did, Estelle. Dame, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm doing well. I was gonna come back with something even more sparkly, but unfortunately I'm too fat for it. I need to lose weight. You love the chair command? I think Llama created the chair commands. Hi Straz, how are you doing? Once again, I accidentally derailed the stream. It doesn't take much to derail me. You know I'll feed off of like the random interactions, so. A CD fashion show. It's a short dress, but because I'm so fat, it almost doesn't even seem like a dress anymore. It's short. Hi, Dream Seeker. I got your stickers in the mail today. I don't have like a tracking number or anything because it's just like in a standard letter, but it's in the mail. And for the most part, people have told me they usually get them in about 7 to 9 days. So hopefully they will come to you quickly. Chair, you're one of my top 10 favorite streamers. Hi, Pithy. For the record, I looked at my Instagram stuff yesterday and I did not see a message from you. So I don't know who you messaged, but it wasn't me, Chief. Because I went and looked at my Instagram after stream thanks to Estelle leaving me a comment. I did not see one. So I think you sent a message to the wrong person because I checked all of it the request, the hidden request, my normal inbox, there was nothing there. Although I did see a lot of garbage from the last few weeks, so I got to clear that out. Hi, H-White Wolf. How are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, it was Robco that made it. Okay, for some reason I thought you did. Yes, nice work, Robco. Props to Llama for the honesty. Yeah. Yeah, it's true, Casey. There was a lot that plagued Kingdoms of Amalur. Just saying it was the marketing is completely false. That studio had embezzling issues. There was a whole lot of reasons why Kingdoms of Amalur did not do as well as it should have. But I really enjoyed the game, so. Yes, I'm in Hyper's Discord. You can shoot me a message on there instead. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I don't know. I literally don't know. Like I said, I do not use social media. I was pretty sure I allowed messages, but who knows? It's fine to be off topic in the general. Just got to back to work after Easter vacation. Well, I hope you had a good time off. White Wolf, also known as White Wolf. All right, I have been derailed for 42 minutes. Let's hop into the game. We can keep going with conversations, but I do want to at least get in so we can get some time in the game. Gamba time. Yes, Gamba time. Haha, Rube. Getting wrecked. Alright, let's get this. Oh, is my controller dead? Oh. White Wolf, thank you for the gnome bits. Why is that playing in the middle? What is happening? Why are those appearing there? Get out of here. There we go. Apparently my controller's dead. 1 second. Let me consult the basket. The basket of goodies. Where is my Nintendo charging cable? That's Logitech. I think that's the right one. I am aware there's no video. Here, look at that instead. You're welcome, Dreamseeker. Sorry it took me a minute. Patty's been waiting longer. But I got both of them out today, so we're good. Yeah, just look up there for a second. I know everything's messed up. I'm working on it. Hi. I'm doing that because I'm trying to move stuff down here. I'm moving a whole bunch. Hang on. Since it's been 12 days since the last time I played, I don't have anything set up for it. My controller was dead. My monitor is making sound. Ugh, and we had the Windows update, so I gotta reset the audio. Ugh. So much to get the Switch working. Perfect job, you Blackbird. Way to distract.
Hey, hey, hey. Well, hello, forehead.
Thank you, E-Black. Okay, we're good. Got everything. Everything should be working. We'll check sound here in a second. All right, let's get rid of the intense sounds. That definitely sounds like it could be from a Star Wars game. There's there's an update. Back to the music. It wasn't inaccurate. You're right. You're right. You Blackbird, thank you for the 67-month resub. Hello, Boom. How are you doing today? I'm laughing because Dig Down Deep got flagged by AutoMod. Get wrecked! I refuse. I love that that still gets caught because I made it a block term a while ago just for shits and giggles, and it's been hilarious how many people have actually been hit by it. Be fun every once in a while just to put like a random word as a block term just to mess with people. They'd be like, what in that statement was not good? And I'll be like, doesn't matter. But that was hilarious. I love when people get hit by that one. I'm not telling you, Blackbird, because then you're gonna try to post it. Okay, so now that we're in the game, I'm about to say some like massive game spoilers because we're in the game now. So if you are planning on playing KOTOR in the future, because I know it's an old game, but that doesn't mean people haven't played it. Guess what? I hadn't played it. So we're about to get into heavy spoilers. A very, very, very heavy spoiler that everybody was worried I was going to get spoiled on. But last episode, we discovered that we used to be the Dark Sith Revan. But we had our mind wiped and we have completely turned into a different person and yada, yada, yada. And you could do the whole boat analogy is if you take a boat apart completely down to every last piece and then rebuild it, is it still the same boat kind of situation? So we have a completely new mind. We've made our own memories now, but it was being kept from us. So we were the Dark Sith Revan and we fought... Why can't I think of his name? The other bitch boy. Yeah, the ship of Theseus. That one. I couldn't remember the name of it. The Jedi Council. Malik, thank you. I could not think of Malik. Thank you. We fought Malik, but he ran away like a little bitch boy. And then, here, I'm just gonna load into the game. And then our Jedi lady. I'm struggling with names right now. Our Jedi lady. The Ballista. Whatever her name is. I don't know why I'm struggling with names so bad today. She decided to go fight Malik and was like, find out about the Starforge maps. So, quote unquote, nice sacrifice, whatever. We have to go find the last Starforge map. Yeah, ballistic is kind of what I wanted to say. Why did the council do that? Because we were the Dark Lord Sith. So instead of killing us, because the Jedi don't believe in killing, even though we have definitely killed people in this journey, they wiped our mind instead. So... this is a first and blind playthrough. Please, no hints, tips, tricks, spoilers, foreshadowing, all of that good jazz. I did make it all the way through to that point without being spoiled, thank goodness, because that was a very big reveal. It's funny because people did not, like, I was not, like, in shock and awe like people thought I was gonna be, but that's because I was kind of putting the pieces together towards the end, and then that kind of confirmed. It was more of, like, a gradual, like, oh, okay, well, now I understand why these people said this, or this was happening, or whatever. So, Now we have 2 places we need to go. We need to go to Korriban, which is where the other Starforge map is. And we have Yavin to go to. Yavin does not have a Starforge map, but it's another place we can go to, so I'm going to go there first. I've been going in order of the planets, but... Wait, is it letting me? Can I go to Yavin? Oh wait, am I at Yavin already? I think I already I already took us here. Maybe? But Yavin doesn't have a Starforge map, but it's another place we can explore, so I wanted to go back here. We are always going to take the amazing Zalbar and HK. I would never forget their names. Let's see what we got. Yes. Theseus, I knew what you were saying though, so I was like, Theseus, the ship of Theseus. You're from Yavin? Really? What's it like there? I heard it's very gassy, Opekmon. Can you confirm or deny? Make sure you stick to Yavin 4 and not one of the other Yavin moons. That's true. Yeah, this is just a base that's above it, so I don't even know how much we'll find here or what we're gonna find here or anything. It just said we could go to Yavin, so I said okay. I don't know why there's so many, a long hallway with a whole bunch of access panels. Who is this? What do you want? I recognize your ship. Davix, isn't it? Maybe? I stole it a long time ago. Who are you? You new or something? Yeah, I'm new. I'm very new. You don't sound like a Transdoshan. And you're not one of Davix. Who are you? What do you want? We can have this as an answer now? That's actually amazing. That had to have changed. We would not have had that answer prior to finding out. I can just go around and be like, yeah, I'm actually the Dark Lord Revan, so you open this goddamn door up right now. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Trying to save the galaxy from the Sith. They haven't been here in 50 years, not since the last war. Don't see why they'd start making a habit of it now. That's amazing though. I wonder what it would have said on just like the dark side. Business with the Sith is old news. Politics ain't my affair, so as long as you don't get all worked up, I guess I can let you in. It would be nice to have someone to talk to for a change. Trandoshans and smugglers aren't exactly stunning conversationalists. What are you talking about? Can I tell you a fun fact about Kashyyyk if you choose it after the reveal? Yes. Nobody delete Llama's message, because I think mods can delete each other. Is that only the lead mod thing? I kind of forgot. Look, it's getting awkward through the door. If you just hold on a minute, I'll open the damn thing up and we can talk more face to face. Just have to fiddle with this damn door lock. This thing keeps getting jammed. I like this guy. Hi, do you know Pazak? Ooh. Say what you will about the game, I have genuinely loved the views they have provided, and just, they did a really good job nailing it. Also, crazy thing is you can actually see like an additional atmosphere layer there. That's actually so incredibly clever. That's really cool. Huh. Darth Revan is so badass they made him, he was made canon. Is he canon? Okay, I know this is sticks on people's feet and whatnot, but is he canon in Disney's canon or the other canon? When you go to the terminal and they ask you to take the test or whatever, the computer just recognizes you as Revan instead of having to do anything. That's so cool. That makes sense though. That's so cool. I love that. I love that. That's a really cool little detail. Because you have to go and get, what, 3 star maps for 3-star maps, and then you find out about Revan. So you could do the planets in any order. So I'm assuming there's quite a bit of a difference if you go to each one depending on, yeah, when you do those versus others. That's so cool and creates a lot of replayability in the game as well. Not only do you have the light side and the dark side that you could choose, but also you could choose the order in which you do things, and I got a feeling that's going to change quite a few things. Because we've already seen it, like Dantooine is gone, and I didn't get to go back and finish the bounty hunt, or not the bounty hunting, but the Mandalorian thing there. So crazy, very crazy. Revan is canon and Disney canon. Non-Disney stuff is Legends. Thank you. I couldn't remember how they referred to it as. That's really cool, though. I love that. Oh, wait a second. I hear a Gizlek. No, where's the Gizlek? I don't see it. I hear it. Can I rescue it? No, where is it? Where's the Gizlek? Or Gizka. I did that before. You don't look like I thought you would. Too human? Okay. There's a Gizka around here somewhere. Don't see many of your kind out here anymore. Not since the war at any rate. What brings you here? I'm on a quest for the Jedi Council. They're kind of dead now, so... I seek pieces of a map to a Star Forge, but we know they're not here. Or at least we know there's not one here. The last one is on Korriban. So Revan could theoretically be in Kingdom Hearts 4. Star Forge? Never heard of it. There's nothing in the system except ruins of Exar Kun's war. Exar Kun, I don't know who that is. What? Don't tell me youngsters don't know anything about Exar Kun in that war. But then again, there have been a lot of troubles recently, I've heard. Enlighten me about Exar Kun. Was a Jedi to start at least. He came here to Yavin, landed on the 4th moon, the one you can see through the window. This is what you guys were telling me about the other day. There were some ancient Sith temples there, and in them, Exar Kun gained terrible powers. He raised the Sith and waged a war against the Republic, much like what seems to be happening today. But Exar Kun was far more powerful than any Sith Lord who has come since. The very ground trembled beneath his feet, and when he looked at you, you just... That's all in the past now. I've got my life of staying here and tinkering with stuff I've found in the ruins, and things the Trandoshans and smugglers bring me. Okay, so wait, is Exar Kun, is that canon? Because you guys talked about this. When I first mentioned Yavin, which wasn't a spoiler to this game at all, but you all mentioned that Yavin for the moon was like part of like other Star Wars lore. Is that a canon thing? A lightsaber keyblade would unironically be pretty nice. Who are the Trandoshans? I don't know how to say that word. Mercenaries and bounty hunters scum mostly. They look like big 2-legged lizards. I don't want to say that. Why are they here? Found me here a couple years ago after the war ended. Usually they don't bargain with people they find alone in abandoned space stations, but we worked out a deal. I give them a few of my more applicable inventions at a reasonable price. Then they keep me supplied with food and new materials. It worked out well so far for years, really. With David gone, they've been getting ideas though. Oh, anything else you want to know? Do you have anything you're... Oh, you don't happen to play Pazak, do you? Yay! Smugglers who came by here regularly likes to play a bunch, and I kind of picked up the habit from him. In Star Wars movies, it's the jungle planet they go to before the final fight scene. That's Yavin 4? Oh, that's cool. See, like, again, I've seen that movie, but I saw Rogue One in theaters once. I haven't seen it a second time. So, like, I would not have remembered any of that. That's super cool. I love that. I love the tying in between all of the lores and stuff. All right, 750. Oh, this guy's about to take me to the cleaner, isn't he? All right, let's set up our intense music. You know how we do it around here so that everybody actually pays attention or at least has good background music. All right. Our first game of Pazak of the day. I gotta remember how to play. Natural 90 right out, or 20 out of the gate. What do you mean? Another natural 20, get out of here. If you get another, okay, that's not a natural 20, but he's about to take 750 credits from me. I hate this guy. Okay, we're doing our best of 3. Yes, I'm interested in another game, you jerk. Oh good, it's time for ads, so then people won't have to worry about they're missing too much. I can hate both, Dig. I can stop whenever I want. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll take that. Just thinking how I don't ever see a 10 card very often. I have to try. Ooh. It's so much more fun when I have intense music playing. Damn it! If not, we just sit here and hear dunk, dunk, dunk over and over again. Welcome back from the ads. You all did not miss much. I need to stand. Intense battle. It's happening in Pazak right now. God damn it! If I lose this after all that, I'm gonna be so upset. Stand. You're not gonna get a natural 20. Yes. I win. Alright, we're 1-1. This is the last one for all the marbles. Best 2 out of 3. We're even, Opekmon. This guy is a cheater, I can tell. Alright, let's cue up some more epic music. You know what? Trebio's theme's pretty good for this. Oh, but I like Carmelita's one. Let's go with that one. Makes me miss Gamba. We're Gambaing right now! You miss Edie shooting the guy in the middle of the game and somehow she's still losing. What do you mean, Rawling? Hi, Rawling. I hope you're doing well. Flipping to the dark side for the game, it's true. But I want for real. What do you mean? When did I Gamba for real? Alright. Back to intense music. I would love to. That sucks a little bit. Oh, okay, Dame. That makes way more sense. Yeah. Way to explain you're a degenerate. It's true. We probably lose them, boys. This is some shit. All right, I lost. Shush you. Nobody can. You're by yourself, right? Nobody can hear you scream out in space. All right. Do you have anything to sell? Ain't cheap. Okay. You got probably like the high-end stuff. Yeah, okay, I see. Unlimited uses. Mind affecting and poison. Yeah, this guy's got some crazy stuff. They are expensive, but I see. Buy that and we'll buy this, sure. I just spent so much money, but it's fine. That's actually huge though. Let's see here. Not chewy. No, that's class 1. Wait, hold up. Blaster pistol. Yeah, I don't know why I had that one on you. Okay, that's fine. This. There we go. There we go. We got some upgrades. He may have taken me for a ride in Pazak, but... Where's the Gizka? There was a Gizka sound. He's looking for a Gizka. Where is it? I heard it too. Oh, I hear it. Where is it? It's so cute. I want it. We didn't get to keep our Gizka. No, I want it. All right, let's take a look around. I hear it. Sounds good, Chunky Whippet. Have a good night. Access denied. Okay. So is this always just like a shop place with this guy and there wasn't really anything else here? So I should have come here a long time ago. But where's the Gizka? I hear it, but I don't see it. It's here somewhere. I wonder if there's a way to interact with that. It's definitely over here somewhere. I don't... It's a good... Okay, I don't think I can. But I can hear it over there. Well, okay. I thought this was going to have more involvement, so I guess we're going to Korriban. You know what they say about 99% of gamblers? You know what they say, OPECMon, is that percentage keeps getting higher the more people repeat it. Zalbar, come up. What are you doing back there, buddy? Come on. We got places to go. We got places to go, bud. We gotta get to Korriban. Hi, Tom. How are you doing? Yes, HK is still a preferred party member for me. Like, I kind of feel bad that I haven't used some of the other ones, but I feel like it's one of those things, if I played this through again, I would probably change up my party more. But I love HK. And I haven't gotten to progress his, like, storyline at all, because I don't have a high enough chance to do it. Alright, let's go to Korriban. How are you liking it, Tom? I'll ever get tired of the transition scenes. It's great. It has a lot of content for what it is. Yeah, I have a lot of friends who are playing it. And I know it was early access. I know that Rael was enjoying it yesterday. I stuck around for a while. It looks all right. I just don't know. There's been such an oversaturation for the survival crafting genre, which is great for people who really love that genre. I just like it. I don't love it. So the fact that there's just another survival crafting game, even if this one is pirates versus the other one is Dune or the other one is underwater or whatever, it's just there's a lot of them. So I don't know that I personally will check it out or not. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. Feels more Sea of Thieves, so that's good. Sea of Thieves is a good game. I still haven't played Black Flag, so I do not know how's the comparison on that. Well, we're on a new planet, which means there's probably a Pazak player here somewhere. Port Authority. Let me guess. I have to pay a fee. I was trying to like just run around and see mechanic. Wait, what? Oh. This guy again. Is it the same guy? It concerns the Dark Lord of the Sith. Wait, me or the current Dark Lord of the Sith? I am the Dark Lord of the Sith. You mean Malik? Who are you? Listen to me and all will be made clear. My name is Ziagrom. It's not the same guy then. I am a businessman, and my partner deal in rare items of extraordinary value and power, which probably is related to the star map then. You're with the exchange. No, we are not. We're independent operators, though often our transactions involve those who represent the exchange. Okay. He is very expressive about this. I apparently touched a sore spot. Traditionally, we always done business with the owner of Ebonhawk, Davik Khan. But recently, Ahita Othar before him, Fori Haxa before her. But we're reluctant to approach you. Wow, okay. You had no ties to the exchange, which was a problem. Even worse, you were a Jedi, not the sort of person we normally associate with. You're not making your case much better here, bud. Get to the point. How do you know my true identity? There are reports of the Ebonhawk traveling to many different planets. We wanted to know what you were up to. At your last port, I placed a small tracking device on your ship. Wow. The tracking device reported back to us that you'd been captured by the Leviathan. Once we had that information, we began digging into our sources within the Sith fleet. Sources? What sources? There are millions of soldiers in the Sith fleet. Surely you aren't surprised that some of them will sell us information. Even high-ranking officers aren't immune to the lure of easy credits. Your escapades on the Leviathan created quite a stir in the Sith fleet. Of course, Malik tried to suppress the truth about your identity. There were more than a few summary executions. But even if security footage is destroyed and witnesses silenced, some bits of information always slip through. Spend enough credits to gather the tiny pieces and the puzzle becomes clear. We know what happened on the Leviathan. At least we know enough. You are Darth Revan, and you are going to kill Malik for daring to claim dominion over the Sith. Wow, okay. This guy just summed up everything real quick. He's like, hang on, we're going to tell you all the things that you know, but we know. How does this involve you? My partner and I deal in very rare and powerful items, weapon, armor, things you could use in your battles against Malik and the Sith. Well, too bad. I already just spent all my money. And you're just gonna give these items to me. I don't carry these items with me. They're with my partner, but they're yours if you've got the credits to buy them. We want to make profit on this after all. Just go to the cantina here in Dreshte. There's a Rhodian there named Mika Doran. Tell Micah that Ziagrom sent you. Look at the premium items. I'll go check it out. I have some stuff I could sell. Already knows to expect you. Like I said, just tell him you want to look at the premium items. I guess my work here is done. Goodbye, Revan. And once Malik is beaten, don't forget who helped you to victory. I mean, you're personally not helping me to victory. I'll show you, E. Blackbird. I know, right, Dame? He's very confident in telling me that he found out all the secrets about me and he planted a tracking device on my ship. And he knows I'm the Dark Lord Revan, and he's just casually like, yeah, you better pay us for these things, or, you know. He is very upfront. I see another Jedi come to small Korriban, yes? Good to meet you. Jedi come here often, do they? There are many people who come to Korriban from throughout Sith space, hoping to join the Academy. Some of them are Jedi who have left the Order. You will get into the Academy for certain. I understand Jedi who left the light side are made very welcome. What's the Academy you mentioned? I thought this would have been why you came here. There's a Sith Academy just outside Dreshte, where they train their students and such. I did not know this, no. Enough about that. It's very nice to see that the Ebonhawk has returned. I've not seen that ship for some time, indeed. That's because Davik's dead. Since you're a regular to our little colony, the docking fee is only 25 credits. Okay. Excellent. Continue on your way through. Please be aware that the colony is under Sith jurisdiction. I advise you stay out of their way. Tell me about Korriban. This is Jeshe, the only colony on the planet. Korriban is a Sith planet, well within their space, though it's not very well inhabited. The Sith allow Zerka to conduct some mining here, and the company operates the starport, but otherwise the colony revolves around the local Sith Academy. Have you heard of a star map? Doesn't your computer handle navigation? Beyond that, I really couldn't say. Okay. What can you tell me about the Sith Academy? Unless you're one of the hopefuls who is trying to become a student there, I suggest you avoid it. The Sith are the law here, and they do as they please. It can be quite dangerous. Okay. Interesting.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Please, Master Sharda, give us a chance. Do anything to get in the academy. Hi, Tiny Mandrake!
Months of pooping and scooping.
Who be scooping your pooping?
I'm no master, yet, but I like the sound of that. Alright, one more question. Though a lot of you is trying my patience. Alright, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Oh, of course, Shardan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong. No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should... You, Jedi! You're looking to get into the academy, are you not?
No.
Of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Advisement. Evisceration works well. Electrocution and blunt trauma also work well, I understand.
I wasn't talking
HK!
to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
I think I'm gonna kill that guy. Tiny Mandrake, thank you for the 49 months. Pooping? Yes. Scooping? Not sure. Do you have a cat? Tiny Mandrake, thank you so much for the 49-month resub. How are you doing today? Lovely to see you. HK's expertise, as always. It's actually been a while since we've had HK chime in on something, so. Get my banky back. I threw it when I went to go do stuff. Tiny Mandrake's also throwing it back. You know what? Fair. We love it. Want some more of it? Okay. Why are you asking me?
Please, tell him to let us go, I beg you. Silence. Why not ask you? I'm rather exhausted from dealing with hopefuls like these. I can barely think straight. Besides, I find it fun. Come now, a decision, please.
Let them go. That's my decision.
Let them go? And what could possibly convince me to do that?
Because I'm Dark Revan. I'm telling you to let them go. Killing them is wrong, and you know that.
Now that has to be the funniest thing I've heard all day. Well, fine. Whoever you are, since you've proven such a good sport, the boys can run off. I'm sure your little lesson will give them something to chew on.
He really loves his job. I do kind of want to answer like I'm Dark Revan sometimes. They're Darth Revan sometimes because it'd just be funny. Deciding how he wants to kill some people, KZ. Cooking some pork barbecue in the crock pot? Ugh, I bet it smells amazing. I'm jelly. That sounds so good. I don't need food right now. I just ate, but like it's been a little bit since I had some barbecue or some pork. Ooh, yummy. Freighter crewman, citizen.
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lashao.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that, hmm?
You can try to kill me. You'd fail, but you can try.
Commentary. That's the way to tell the meatbags, Master. Charging weapons just in case. This should be fun.
Those are very brave words for such an insignificant person. Do you not realize how many Sith are here in Dresde?
Let me kill this one, Lasho. Let me do it.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps our friend here could yet offer up some amusement. What do you say? Amuse us. Make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Do you know who I am? Damn, there's so many good lines. I really want to use that one. There's so many good lines though. Heading for trouble that you can't handle. If you really want to fight, just make the first move. It'll be your last. That sounds like something I would say.
What?
I think someone just stood up to you, Lashao.
Shut up, fool, unless you want to be next.
Yeah? Anytime.
Stop it. This is boring. Let's just go back to the academy.
Fine, we'll go. As for you, I'll find you later. Trust me on that.
Okay. Damn. I wanted to. I'm Darth Revan. Fear me. I don't know, the other one just sounded good too. Hi Dark Humor, how are you doing? Couldn't say you aren't the one that won the swoop race. I did. Hope we can find something suited to a celebrity like you. Is there anything you'd like? What sort of merchandise do you offer? Weapons, mostly. I've got connections. You'll need them if you're going to be spending any time here. Why so? There are a lot of Sith on the planet. This is where they come to study. Obnoxious brats, the lot of them. Just between you and me, I've never understood why everyone thinks dark side and hooligan should be the same thing. But they are definitely dangerous, so that's why you'll probably need weapons. Not that they'll be much help. What connections do you have? Mandalorian raiders occasionally drop by needing to get rid of some extras they can't sell in the civilized systems. They treat me well, I treat them well, it works out. So if you need weapons, and you probably will, this is the place to come. Can't see your merchandise. Sadly, no. No, this is not a bad playthrough or an evil playthrough. Although I have made some evil choices from time to time. It's similar to how I played Mass Effect. You know I don't play evil playthroughs. The only evil playthrough I've done on channel both times was for like incentives for something. He does have stuff, but this isn't any better than the things that I have. Wait. Cassius Fett's heavy pistol? Okay. That's a good weapon. The only one you have, actually, that's good. Well. Hang on, let's see what we can do to get that. Sand people's clothing. It's not even worth anything to her or to them. Here, you can have this. Jedi Knight versus Jedi Master. The Sand People clothing's not worth anything. I call BS. It's totally worth something. We don't need the stun baton. Missions Fireblade is not as good as the stuff we have now. I don't think I'm ever going to use the double blade. Don't need the short lightsaber. Not really doing anything with the crystals either. I don't need the regular blasters. That one's not as good. Disruptor gun. I'm just selling all sorts of stuff. Do we have any of the mines? Do I need any of the mines? I have so many other things. I have so much stuff. We can't even really use this, right? Scientist memo. Why do I have this? Why do I have it? Get rid of this stuff. Clean up my inventory a little bit. Sorry, there's no music playing in the game, so it's awkwardly quiet. And get rid of all the respawns now. I had so many. Now I can get that really awesome gun. I don't need the light plating for droids. Because I only have the other droid, right? So I could get rid of this. I could get rid of this. I can get rid of this. That's fine. Motion type sensors. I can get rid of those. I can get rid of this. I had so much crap in my inventory, my god. Okay, that's good enough for now. Wait, I need to buy the really great gun. Oh no, he's got so much crap in his inventory. This. 4 to 11. I think that's, hang on, before I buy this, let me look real quick. You have, okay, see that's already a 4 to 11 though. The Mandalorian heavy pistol. I would have expected that to have been better. Never mind, I don't want to spend money on that. It's not actually better than what I had. I mean, maybe its bonuses are, but that's fine. Looking forward to the remake. Fair. I installed Dark Forces 2. I need to play the Star Wars game I got instead of wanting to get more games. Also fair. There's a lot of older Star Wars games that people have said they're very good. I'm sure I will, you Blackbird, unless I have a job by then. If I have a job, then probably not.
Greetings. You've heard of that awful business on Idian, yes?
Yes.
Our corporate outpost there has been destroyed by the Wookiee savages.
Get wrecked.
This could put back the use of Wookiee labor considerably. We may even have to abandon the planet completely.
Oh, darn. Right. You tell him, Zalbar. I'll smack him.
I see you got one of your own early. May as well while you can. Now then, was there something I could do for you?
What does Circa do here on Korriban?
We do some mining here, and are responsible for local shipping and support of the Sith on Korriban. Our starport is mostly just freighters and such. But we do get many travelers that come here to learn from the Sith. I must say, Zerka is in need of droids right now. That's a mighty fine-looking one you have there.
Objection. This unit is not for sale, meatbag.
Yes, of course. No offense meant. Touchy, isn't it? This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those traders that keep the colony supplied. If you're in need of anything, this is the place to come.
What do you have to offer?
You certainly can.
I don't know if there's anything necessarily I need to grab at this point. Because I thought that other stuff was going to be good, but then I didn't. Oh, they have a bunch of these things, though. These are nice. Give me all of these, actually. Those have been proven to help me win fights, so let's do that. No, my Wookiee is not a slave. My Wookiee has given me a life debt, which is completely different. That was a choice of their own. They are not a slave. I saved their life and they decided to give me a life debt in exchange. Hello? You there, human. Are you the one flying the Ebon Hawk now? I saw you disembark earlier. Yes, the Ebon Hawk is my ship. Is that so? Well, you can tell Davik that my people are spitting plasma over this. We've been waiting for a shipment for a month now. I suppose we should be grateful that the shipment survived Taurus at all, though, right? Anyway, hand it over and let's finish this. What are you talking about? Don't you work for Davik? Just how is it that you happen to be flying the Ebon Hawk? Davik's dead, I presume. I stole the Ebon Hawk from him. When a planet explodes, you've got to expect a few changes. Davik's dead, eh? Maybe you can still help me with something. We had arrangement for several kilograms of spice to be shipped here aboard the Ebon Hawk. Perhaps Davik left it on board. I suspect if it is, it would be in a container we gave him, locked and requiring a code. Might you have such a thing? How much is it worth to you? 1,000 credits and perhaps more if you're interested. What do you say to that? I can take a look for it. Set the code on the container to red 47. When you get the spice, bring it to me here. I'll wait for you. Maybe some easy credits. Pilot. Here's the person. So E Blackbird, this isn't a great cantina, but we're here. It's basically a bar. We don't even have live music or anything. Let me guess, you're a Pazak player. Of course, LT. Totally. Tol Apkar. Let's play. Oh, your wager's only 100? Easy. All right, quick games. Here we go. Best out of 3. I just say here, I don't even explain Pazak anymore. That was my own fault. No, well, maybe? Yes? Got a natural 20, you actual jerk. Oh, I did. Son of a. Well, I'm losing this one. I didn't flip the card. You distracted me. Yeah, I messed up. Definitely chat's fault. You just happen to have the right things constantly, don't you, bud? Alright, I lost very quickly. Very, very quickly on that one. Oof. I'm not leaving just yet. We gotta win this one. Ha 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 ha. Smart play by me. For anybody who doesn't know Pazak, you're trying to get to 20 without going over. You have additional cards that you can use to match that. But we always go first, which I think is interesting. I feel like if it was to be more fair, then the other person should be able to go first occasionally. So we have cards that can manipulate how it ends up, which is the bottom cards. My cards are red and blue, which means that I have the ability to make them either plus or minus at a flip. I'll let him win that one. And I play music because it makes it more exciting. Tied's better than losing. I thought we were gonna lose. And I win! Alright, we got one hand left. We'll just pick up the music. Alright, best 2 out of 3. We got last round. Looking good so far, but that doesn't mean crap. Natural 20, of course. That is a good question, Dig Down Deep. So you can have, whenever you start a match, I won't start another one, but I'll just show you what it looks like. You have 10 cards that you can put to the side, and then the game will randomly choose 4 of those for you. So technically speaking, in the game, you want to try to have ones. That's why I have almost all flip cards, is because those are most beneficial. But the game will randomly choose from those sets of 10. So I'm not actually choosing beyond like what I want it to pull from. So I'll show you after this one. Okay, I'm going in, I'm not playing this round, I'm just showing Dig. So, when you set, wait, do I have to? Okay, well this is Dig's fault. But, these ones on the left-hand side are all the cards that I own, which actually, I probably should get rid of those 2s on the other side. So now I'm locked in because I'm trying to show Dig. Hang on, I gotta go over here. I'm gonna go ahead and change some of this. So, cards on the left are cards that I personally own at this point. Originally, they gave us all like the plus ones on the left-hand side. The middle ones are the minus versions, and then the right-hand side are the best versions of the cards because they can be flipped, either plus or minus at your given time. So you add 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, it was 10. I was just making sure. You add 10 to the right-hand side, and then the game will randomly choose 4 of them for you. So you don't get to completely choose your hand, but you can like manipulate it. So like an example is I have 3 plus or minus ones. I could like add more plus or minuses ones if I thought it was worth it. Ones I don't think does a lot for you. Twos are nice because sometimes you can jump somebody's hand with a +2 versus a +1 where you can only tie with that. And then I have some of the higher versions because if you go over. So I feel like what I have over here is pretty good. They're all plus or minus cards now, which is the best versions of the cards. So yeah. But now I have to play again. So this is Dig's fault. So one more game because because I don't really have a choice once I've locked in. So I will leave the music off for this. So currently we're playing one at a time. It always makes you start first, which I do find interesting because that means it's always reliant on you. Okay, right here we're at a 23, which means that I would bust unless I take some sort of action. Because I have my cards at the bottom, these are all the pluses, but you can flip the card, which is why we want these double-sided cards. And now it's a -3. I'm going to play the -3, and that gives me the 20. It automatically makes me stay because I'm at 20. That person bust, and I win that hand. So you keep going back and forth. The cards can be from 1 to 10. I'm at a 16. Unfortunately, I don't have a 4. So I'm kind of in a weird position here. I can either try to play a card here and get to like an 18 or a 19. But since they have advantage because they still have 4 cards left, I'm actually going to push this. So if I press to end my turn, I have to pull one more card next turn. So I'm going to end my turn. We're going to see what they get. They got another low card. I went over, but I did this on purpose because I have the plus and minus cards. So I am going to once again flip this card and play it, and it's going to put me at a 20. So now the ball's in their court. They have to hit a 20. They got a natural 20 because fuck them. So right now I am at a disadvantage because the other player has more cards than I do to be able to manipulate the game, but I have 1 point so far. Ooh, another not great one, especially because they have advantage. Why? Because I have a 17. I could get them 19, but a 20 is a win. So I could waste one of my cards going to 19 and then lose. So I would lose a card and I would lose the match, which means that the opponent would have an even better advantage. So in this case, I'm just going to say, screw it. I'm going to go end turn. I got unlucky and it went over. I had a pretty, that was just kind of shit either way. So I could have went to 19, but it might have just put me in a worse place to be in this case. Either way. So we both have a point, but they still have 4 cards to play. I only have 2. So again, they have the better advantage at the moment. They busted. They went -4, so they're 19. I got a natural 20. Yay for me for once. And I won. So now I have 2 points to their 1. They still have a 1 card advantage over me. They have a 19. They went to 20. I can also match, which I should. They still technically have a 1 card advantage. I have a 1 point advantage. And this is why I play music over this. Because the little dinking sound. Unfortunate. Okay, so they automatically get the point because I don't have a way to counteract that. That was just unfortunate. I had a 50-50 chance on that card busting me. But I had like a 70% chance of being able to reverse it. So now we're even on points. They have advantage because they have 2 cards. Ooh. Yeah, the only thing I can do, play my -2 to put me under 20, and then I have a 10% chance of pulling a 1, which obviously did not happen. All right, and I lose. Well, we're even, but I'm not playing another one. I only played to show Dig the card thing. Yeah, clearly I can't end on a loss. Clearly. So, yes, I like Pazak quite a bit. It's a numbers game, and so I'm constantly calculating, okay, is this a better chance to do this or not? But obviously there's a lot of luck involved with how the cards get drawn, and also a lot of random with which cards actually get put in your deck. Because, like, I can only add so many of one particular card. And it is good to have a little bit of variety in those cards. I'm so glad you guys are, like, saying rigged and grumpy for me. No, it's not special items, me. He said premium items. To the right buyer, traditionally the owner of the Ebon Hawk has been the contact for all my transactions, but in the past the owners have always affiliated with the exchange. That was why Zigagrom did not approach you earlier. We had no idea you wanted to business with us. Of course, you have all that changed now, Lord Revan. I'm glad you've seen the light. A fine jest, though it contains a crystal of truth. We have allied with you in this conflict, and we trust you will remember us once victory is yours, Revan. What kind of things do you have for sale? Rarest items. Expensive. Previous owners of the Ebon Hawk would often resell the items they purchased, but in your case, I imagine you might find more than a few of them quite useful against your old apprentice. Interesting. See your premium items. See, we said premium that time. Life support pack. Ooh, boy. Yeah, these are pretty chunky. Pazak cards. The plus or minus one isn't actually that good. Beam splitter. More Pazak cards. Those are actually good Pazak cards. I'll take those ones. I like how he's like, you're going to need things to battle in the galaxy. And I'm like, what kind of Pazak cards do you sell? Prospective Sith. Who are you?
I'm trying to get into the Sith Academy. Around here they call us hopefuls.
Why would you want to do that?
Well, that's the only way to become a Sith, isn't it? In the Academy you learn to use the Force.
Why not join the Jedi?
After the Sith conquer the galaxy, there aren't going to be any more Jedi, are there? I guess I'd rather join the winning side.
Actually, also, Jedi aren't usually trained after children, so that doesn't really work. Monkey Flynn says, quick question. If you draw a card and go over 20, does the other player automatically win at that point, or do they have to draw their card for that go? They automatically win if you cannot get your cards back below 20. So for an example is if I pull first, which you always pull first, which is why I think the game is actually rigged in some way, because you don't alternate turns. The other player, the other opponent never goes first. So you always go first, meaning the pressure is always on you. Because if I hit a 25 and I can't get it back below 20, the other person wins automatically. So it's kind of the house wins a little bit more often, Monkey Fluence, because of that mechanic. And for some reason, the opponent never goes first, so they never have to do that same thing. So they can bust before you. I have seen it happen, but it doesn't happen as often because you get your cards first. So unless I'm low drawing cards, say I get a 3, a 1, a 4, and they get a 10, a 9, 10, 7, and 7, then they get a 24, then they can bust before you, but it's a lot harder. If they don't go first, statistically, it is rigged because you're more likely to go over. Correct. Which is why I said that very early in the beginning. At first, it was like, man, they're getting natural 20s a lot more often. But the reason they're getting natural 20s a lot more often is because I'm short playing the game. And I have to use cards to hit 20 before I bust. So you see they get natural 20s more often than I do because I can't push my luck like they can. So the game genuinely is sided to the computer because we never alternate turns. So genuinely. That being said, I still love playing the game. So it's a good question. Very good question. Maybe that makes sense for more why if you've watched me play, and I know I didn't explain it very often because once I understood the game, I just flew through them just to get through them because I know people don't really care to watch it that much. But there's a lot that goes into the way that I played the game. But I think that's why I like cards so much. I like the strategy behind it. That was a good stretch. Why would you want? What do you think your chances are?
I thought they were good, but I've been here for days now and I haven't drawn any attention at all. I suppose that might be good. I don't know. Some of the attention the Sith have shown to other hopefuls has been pretty deadly.
How does someone get into the academy?
I wish I knew, to tell you the truth. You have to impress one of the Sith, I guess. Either way, it's Yuthura Barn who makes the final decision. She's a Twi'lek Sith Master, I hear. Very high rank. She's the one who decides which hopefuls make it in and which ones don't.
Where is this person?
I really couldn't say. I hear that sometimes she comes out into the colony to drink at the cantina, though. But I guess she could be anywhere.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye.
Good luck, I guess.
I've had 2 friends killed by the Sith already. It must be some kind of test. I'll survive and make it into the academy. I know it.
Yeah, sure. I don't know why you all would want to, but whatever. It's not like IRL Gamba is ever rigged against the player. Yeah, definitely not. You be right. Ooh. Cool. We've talked about this a lot playing KOTOR, but I think they did a really good job of introducing a lot of different environments and just making the worlds feel unique. And you could be like, well, yeah, why wouldn't they make the worlds unique? But each feels very defined, and I appreciate that a lot. I was gonna say, HK, please don't do that. Don't do that to me. Good luck, Dame! I will do my best to be such a great Sith Lord, they'll never know what I'm doing next. They'll never know. Hello, Sweebs. Thank you for the 75 stream streak. I have to stand at attention. Please don't distract me, whoever you are. What are you doing? Trying to prove my worth to enter the Sith Academy. Here we were told that if we stood here long enough, we would be worthy. We've been here for so many days. I'm so hungry. Some of us have died, but I must be strong. I will keep standing. Who put you up to this? Mikael? The one watching us from over there. Mikael. Oh, there have been some people who've died. Uh-huh, I see. Yeah, they're very, like, different, and it's not just different in the sense that they're like, okay, we made this water world. It feels like they took more care than that.
You'll get your turn soon enough, fool. And when you do, I will be there, laughing as you collapse from heat exhaustion and Mikkel's beatings.
Uh-huh.
Please, don't hurt me. I am too weak with hunger.
Here, I have a bit of food. Alright, time to beat this Meekle person.
Is there something specific you wanted?
Are you Meekle?
And what if I am?
You have to do something about those men, they're dying.
That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. The Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
Then, man, do you stop this at once?
You demand. Why would I listen to you? I'll do as I please. And if watching these fools starve themselves amuses me, that's what I'll do.
Victimizes them, but they're trying to join his vile kind. Not sure I would save them.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
Nobody's fighting me. I've been trying to instigate a fight for a while. Uh-oh. If you have shitty frame rate, it's because Twitch is doing a bullshit thing again. You were talking to Malik? I saw you. Where do you go? He'll never let you into the academy. What? I've wasted all this time? How could I have been so foolish? I could have died. Find another way in, I swear. Why? No! Don't find another way in. Did you not just hear what I freaking said?
Leave me be. I won't just a few.
You talk to Meckle?
He's tricking you.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, he died.
Leave me just...
Alright, well, we saved one that's eventually gonna try again. This guy won't let us do anything. And then this guy, we told him the truth and then he died. Yeah, I'll let you know when it's good again. It's having weird issues. It'll bounce back again. For whatever reason, Twitch has done this a couple times recently. Oh, there's a really bad stutter. I'm just gonna keep playing because I know the VOD itself won't be messed up. If it's still doing it here in about 5 minutes, then I'll stop for a moment, but it's definitely on Twitch's end. So by the time you hear me say this, you'll probably be a minute or two behind. I will let you all know when you can refresh. Currently, it's still showing unstable. This is a Twitch problem, not a me problem, so I'll let you know.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility.
I'm Darth Revan. I was Lord of the Sith. Let me in. You need to get inside. I've been sent to speak with the Master of the Academy.
No one gets...
Okay, wait a second. We'll do our other direction then. I'm Darth Revan. I was Lord of the Sith. Let me in.
I see. And who might your friends?
It's obvious you don't believe, but I really am Darth Revan. What? Are you kidding me? Do I have to actually get into the Sith Academy? Like, actually? My persuasion's already so high. I kind of don't understand how I don't have a high enough persuasion at this point. I have a 24 persuasion. That's nuts. Mad gesture, I need to go get my water. Buffering is still happening.
No one. You are neither a... No one. You must define... You are neither a... I see. On you. You are neither a... You must the final... You are neither a... I see.
Oh goddamn, I'm sorry. I'm actually not trying to do that. I was trying to persuade multiple times to see if I could get it to proc, but it's not. What's the medallion you mentioned?
Given to one who has been accepted into the academy, but has not yet proved their worth.
I can go grab my water while the buffering's happening.
You are worthy, you will be given one, which you must then take to Yathura Ban, who I believe is in the cantina.
Well, I tried. I'm gonna go grab my water real quick while the buffering is happening. 1 second. Mad Jester, thank you for the hydration reminder. I haven't seen it go back up again yet. I'm gonna run a speed test just to make sure it's not on my side, but it more than likely is just another Twitch side problem. Well, my download is good, so what's my upload look like? My upload is good enough to be streaming, so my upload's lower than it normally is, but it is still plenty to be streaming, so sorry. I will keep you all up to date when you can refresh, when it figures its shit out. Till then, you might miss a little bit, or you'll just be slightly behind. Okay, so we need a medallion thingy. We can also go try to find if that package is on our ship that guy said. That other person clued us in and said sometimes we'll find the person in the cantina. I'm assuming we have to get into the Sith Academy. Oh, hey, thugs. Can we fight them now?
Hey, what's this? Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the Academy.
Me too. So how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests.
Bring it on. Are you sure you want to die?
Mucha shakpangpa. Yinkin no ba mulri rachikun.
That's pretty funny. Why should we be scared of you?
Because I've killed plenty of Sith before now. Run along, boys. Take another step and I'll show you.
Kipuna. Gavatumpa kulpa yiya moka paata. Jiyoka kutumpa kulpa yiya.
You know it. Let's enjoy this.
You know it. I was hoping for a fight. The thing is, I haven't played this in 12 days, and Lord knows I probably don't remember how to do anything. There's 4 of them. Okay. Let's just go straight after. Actually, yeah, let's mess with them a little bit. Let's go whirlwind. Let's go stasis, stasis, stasis. I'll teach you all. Okay, apparently the stasis thing isn't working too well, but that's okay. I love all the missing we're doing. It's great.